Hi there, this is Tony Shea from digitalreadymarketing.com. In this video, I want to show you a website that I came across recently while visiting a forum. So the website owner was complaining about Google not crawling and indexing the website. So when I took a look, the first thing that I did was actually disabling the JavaScript because I had a hunch that probably that had something to do with it. And as it turned out, now I'm going to use the web developer tool and disable the JavaScript and reload the page. Now, as you can see, now I disabled the JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript is blocked. The entire site is not loading. So it seems like the entire site is relying on JavaScript, and this is probably what Google is seeing when they get to the site. Now, even though Google recently announced that it would stop processing JavaScript, probably not to this extent. So if you have a small component of your site that has JavaScript incorporated, that's probably okay. But now when you have an entire site that's relying on JavaScript, probably Google has a hard time processing it. And as you can see, when I say a small portion, normally what I mean by that is a lot of time what we see is the navigation section that is relying on JavaScript. And so when you disable the JavaScript, all these pop-up windows don't show up. So that's a small JavaScript, but when it comes to the entire site, Google probably has difficulty processing that. Now, since we're looking, let's take a look at a few other elements to see if there's something interesting. So I just disabled CSS, and for some reason, okay. So all these links are text links, and this is actually what Google will see when they get to your site. It's basically all this text without CSS. And we can also disable the image and display alt tag might as well. Take a look. So some of these images have been, so most of the images seems to have been optimized. Okay, for some reason I got redirected. Now let's try again. Disable CSS. Okay, so all this link are still there, but let's try again to disable JavaScript. Let's see what happens. Okay, again, nothing is loading. So again, that confirms JavaScript is causing a huge problem on this site. And I also took a look using site operator. So there are about 200 pages. And I use Screaming Frog. And what we found was about 155. So Google managed to find more pages than the crawl tool that is being used here. And the way that all these pages are gathered was I sent the crawl to the home page, and then it started crawling from the home page. So it's likely that about 50 to more likely 60, almost 70 pages are now, there are about 70 pages that's not getting linked together. So when the spider crawling from the home page, it doesn't get to some of those pages, then that's why those pages are only seen by Google but not by the Screaming Frog software. Now you may wonder, if Google cannot process, how does it get the information of this site? So sometimes, a lot of time actually, Google crawls the backlinks of other sites that are linking to your website. And when it does that, it can identify certain pages on your site that's, even though it's not linked like a pyramid structure, Google can still manage to find those. And that reminds me, I also want to, let's go back to the home page. And another reason I thought was probably no index, no follow tag that is on the site. So that's with the image disabled. Let's take a look at the, see if there's no index, no follow. Probably not, since it's getting indexed. So let's find it. No index. Okay, so it does not have no index, no follow tag. So that's good. So it seems like probably the JavaScript is the only reason the site is not getting crawled. And another thing to point out while I was browsing through, so there's About Us page and then About page. Interesting enough, here the navigation is different for both, even though the content is the same. This is just duplicate content issue, and I'm not sure why the navigation is not the same here and here. And I'm not sure if this is iframe or this is just JavaScript, or by any case, just something to be aware of. So based on this quick analysis, as we can see, there are quite a bit of issues, and I hope the site owner will find this information useful. So that's it. Thank you very much.